Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. First up, I am chatting with Windows, Doors, and More to discuss how they are a Better Business Bureau accredited business and ways that they are providing innovation in home improvement. Then we're headed out to Headwaters Park to explore their new ice skating rink that just opened for the season and how you can have fun with the whole family. And a little bit later, it's Money Monday with Foster Financial, and we're discussing Roth Conversions as we continue our end-of-year planning. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Windows, Doors, and More. Windows, Doors, and More has been serving our community for over 42 years. They have so much to offer, from remodeling and advanced services. So today I'm going to talk to them about what's been going on and new trends that they are helping their clients with. And joining me is Kevin Hunter, who is the owner, and also Chad Hunter, who is the exterior representative. Hello.
Hello,
welcome
Jessica.
back.
So good to be here.
Yes. Okay. So 42 years is incredible. I remember when you had your big 40. What's been going on with Windows, Doors, and More lately?
Well, what's been going on is we continue to try to do it better, and we continue to expand, and we're thankful for our customer base that just keeps coming back to us. 67% of our business is repeat and referral. And again, we are seeing customers for beyond their windows and doors. We're seeing them for added space, a room addition, a screened-in porch. Taking that garden tub out of the corner of their bathroom and actually making it functional and usable, and putting a walk-in shower or a combination of a wet room of a walk-in shower with a tub within that space, maybe a soaker tub, and again, and then re-siding and putting new roofs on homes. We're pretty much doing the whole gamut these days. Yes.
I'm like, that is a lot.
It is.
And so, Chad, kind of roll down some of your primary services that you offer and what people are really focusing on now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people know us for windows and doors. It's in our name. Obviously, as Dad hit on, siding and roofing are big parts of our business. Additions have become a huge part in the last few years. Particularly, people don't want to move necessarily. They have great interest rates. They're like, hey, maybe we keep our interest rate, add on to the home. Of course, kitchens and baths are the same way. People are just wanting to, enhance their space and again, stay in their home, stay with those, 2-3% interest rates. So we're seeing really a wide spread of what people are doing, and those are some of the main services that we offer. Of course, there's more as well.
Yeah, there is.
The whole gamut. And so one thing I love is your showroom, because people can come in and really just see, touch, feel, and get that experience. So just kind of lay out what the journey is when they come and visit you in person.
The journey is going to be, we hear this almost every time, we had no idea how much you had here to offer. From the floors up, if you will. We offer all types of different types of flooring services. Vinyl laminate, or to vinyl plank, to carpeting, and then hardwood. And then probably the biggest thing that we're really gaining a lot of traction on right now is hardwood floor refurnishing or refurbishing, where we come in and we resand those hardwood floors down, put a new coat on top of them. And it just really makes those floors come back to 80 years when they were new, or even 100 years. They just look so fantastic. We hear that, and then pretty much all the way up to all the different things that we have kitchen and bath vignette wise, and again, getting ideas. Our neighborhood showcase is a great place to come to get ideas for your home. All aspects of it.
Right.
Yes.
And Chad, tell me about some of the common questions that people ask that you hear a lot that you want to address.
Yeah, I would say, from a window and door perspective, they're wanting to know where our products are made. So we get to tell them it's made right down the road in Grable, Indiana. People ask about warranties. They ask, will you cover our products? And we stand behind those. And we have a physical location. We've been around for 42 years. We're not going anywhere. We stand behind our products. Those are probably the main questions that we get asked on the exterior side. And then on the interior side, what does that process look like? Well, we have interior designers on staff that will take it from A to Z. They sit down, they measure everything, they design everything. You get to see how it's going to look before it gets installed and before you invest into it. So,
I love that. And so what really sets you all apart through your experience?
I think it has been that we've adjusted through the years and that we've added key people to our organization. I mean, without our people, we're really nothing. I mean, we have to have excellent installations. We have to have, people that care about, making the jobs right. And then we've expanded, and we have two gentlemen on board that do architectural services, that we do drawing, so you can see the way that room addition would look, how that that project will look in their home, how the kitchen, bathrooms. It's more than just. It's not enough just to show a swatch.
Yes.
You got to be able to have a homeowner feel comfortable and know that we know what we're talking about, that we can deliver, and that we do deliver, and the way that we get them there is that they can see it, so there aren't those surprises along the way. Now, let's not kid ourselves. It's remodeling. They make a lot of TV shows off of this. There are things that do come up, but we try to keep those things that come up at a minimal. Discovery, it should be at a bare minimum, if you will.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for coming in and chatting with me.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you'd like more information about windows, doors, and more, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Windows, Doors, and More.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
I am here at Headwaters Park, their ice skating rink that's open for the winter in downtown Fort Wayne. I'm so thrilled to talk to their leadership and learn all about it. Let's do it. And we're about to talk on the ice, but I have not ice skated since I was a child. Okay, what was your tip? You said bend the knees? Duck feet. Oh, like this? Okay. Whew. Okay.
Kind of fly.
Hold on, look. Oh, I'm already fancy. Going backwards.
Going backwards.
Okay, you show me how to do it a little bit.
Okay.
Because I know how to roller skate.
Oh yeah, it's similar, I would say.
But I think the flow, but do you not kick off? Do you kick off?
I kind of kick to the side a little bit.
Oh, to the side.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's helpful. To the side. All righty.
Nice.
Riley, hello.
Hi. That was great.
How's it going?
Great. That was great skating.
Listen, first time around, and you're a good teacher. I learned a little bit of something. So we are out here at Headwaters Park, and you are the manager of the parks, including this ice rink.
Yep, of Riverfront Fort Wayne.
Of Riverfront, yes. How exciting to bring in an ice skating rink to downtown so people can really get that holiday vibe and put their skills to the test.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so tell us all about it and how you all came to open this up this season.
Yeah, so this season it's the first year with Fort Wayne Park. So it was previously ran by the Headwaters Park Alliance, and it transitioned back to us this year. So it's our first year operating. So we have a lot of, few little changes, but a lot of the same kind of atmosphere that you're probably used to have. So,
yeah. And of course, people can come out. It's open to families of all ages, right? So what is actually the age range to be on the ice?
So really any ages are welcome. Under 2 and under are actually free. So basically if you're out here, you know what I mean, they can skate for free in that sense and get in. So but we have all ranges, all ages get out on the ice. So.
Wonderful. And so as people come out and really just enjoy the outdoors and the crisp air, what can they expect as far as the vibe? Will there be music playing, DJ, holiday music? What's going on?
So one thing we have going on is we always have music playing. We got Christmas music, we got different radio stations playing, and it's there's always music going on.
Tell me about getting tickets and how can people just really learn about your hours here?
Yep. So if you want, you can go to our Riverfront Fort Wayne basically Facebook page, our website too. Basically Tuesday through Thursday, we're open from 4 to 9, and then Friday through Sunday, we're open from 12 to 9.
Yeah.
So,
and as you see people come out, I know that you've already opened up and you will be running through February, right?
Yes. Yep, so our last, we were running all the way through February and then closing it up at the beginning of March. So,
and so far as you've seen people out here, what do you feel like to be able to see people come together as a community to enjoy themselves in a new and different way, or just a new for the season? Because this isn't here all year, right? Yeah. This is just right now. How does it feel?
It feels great this time of the year, just seeing people out and enjoying themselves, from families to, teenagers to adults, and it's just, it's a great time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you have to leave us with your top skating tips and skills, because you're pretty smooth on the ice.
Yeah, I'm skating's kind of new to me this year. I think we were talking about it, but I used to ski, or I still ski a lot, so I kind of treat it like I do skiing. I just get on the edges a little bit and just gotta keep going fast there. But if you come down, you're gonna see a lot better skaters than me.
Really?
So that would be my one tip.
People out here doing like turns.
Oh yeah. Yep, but we
gosh.
all ranges of people that know how to skate are out here. So you can be out here on the wall, or you can be out doing twirls in the middle. So.
Okay, so I was a wall skater on my first loop-de-loop. Now I'm in the middle. I feel like, hey,
you're in
I haven't
big
fallen
time.
yet.
Yeah.
So maybe, have you ever tried to go backwards?
Oh, barely. I don't know. I'm not.
Maybe too soon? Maybe too soon?
Nah, you might get it.
All right, Riley. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
This was fun. Shall we skate off?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll follow you.
And just like that, if you would like more information about Headwaters Ice Skating Rink and how you can get your tickets, come out with your friends and family, we'll be sure to have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on WANE 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on WANE 15 and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. It's a new week, so it's time for a new Money Monday with Foster Financial. And today I'm going to speak with Caleb Doan about some interesting things that's happening in the financial market and important things for you to know. Hello, Caleb.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good, doing well. Okay, so today we're going to talk about end of year planning because I cannot believe it. We are already in October.
Yeah.
Like what? 3 months left of the year. And so how can people start to plan, and what specifically should they be looking for?
So we're in the fourth quarter of the year, so everyone's starting to think about what needs to be done by the end of the year. There's certain things when it comes to finance that you kind of get until you file taxes.
Yeah.
That is kind of the deadline, so maybe April of next year. There's a lot of things that have to be done by the end of the calendar year Roth conversions are one of those things that need to be done by the end of the calendar year if you want it to count for 2025. And I don't think we've talked about these in a little while, but Roth conversions is basically when you take money that's pre-tax, so it hasn't been taxed yet. Oftentimes most of the money in somebody's 401k or all of the money in somebody's IRA typically is pre-tax. A Roth conversion would be taking some of that money, moving it over into a Roth IRA. When you move it over, it becomes taxable in the year that you move it over. So oftentimes we'll either withhold money for taxes or we'll send in certain tax payments. And then it goes into the Roth account. And once it's in the Roth account, it can grow and be withdrawn completely tax-free for the rest of your life, as long as certain stipulations are met. But that's one of the things that we do with Roth conversions. A lot of times we're doing that because someone might be in an attractive tax bracket right now, and we calculate how much room they have until the top of that tax bracket, and we say, all right, we're going to do this much in a Roth conversion this year, keep you in the same tax bracket, pay the taxes on that money so that we don't get hit with taxes down the road.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's break down a couple of things. So you say that someone could be in an attractive tax bracket. I'm like, hey, tax bracket, how you doing? Like, what is an attractive tax bracket?
Yeah, basically, you're in an attractive tax bracket if we think that maybe later you're going to be in a higher tax bracket.
Like you're in
a lower tax bracket right now. Yeah, and that can happen for a lot of reasons. A lot of times, right when somebody retires, they might be in a lower tax bracket because they no longer have that W-2 income that they were previously getting, and maybe they're just taking some withdrawals from their investment accounts or cash accounts to live off of. And so they might have gone from the 22% tax bracket all the way down to the 12% tax bracket. And it might feel good while you're in there, but you might not be using all the room that you have in that 12% tax bracket. Later on in retirement, either when somebody starts RMDs, or maybe if somebody goes into a nursing facility, or maybe if a spouse passes away. Those are all common circumstances where somebody's tax bracket might get shot back up. And so instead of waiting for that to happen, we can do these Roth conversions in the meantime, pay the taxes in a lower known tax bracket right now, and then the taxes are fully paid on that money. Things that reduce your taxable income would be like, if you retire and you no longer have that W-2 income, or maybe you had a part-time job and that drops off. Maybe you had a pension that was only paying out for a certain number of years, 10 years or something like that, and then that stops. Deferred compensation, maybe that gets paid out for a certain period of time and then it stops. There's a lot of things that could cause your tax brackets to lower. The main thing that we do is we look at what tax bracket you're in right now, and then we project out what tax bracket we think you're going to be in the future. And again, that might be increasing for a variety of reasons, but especially if we think you're going to be in a higher tax bracket in the future, let's pay the taxes right now on at least a portion of that money. And so we calculate ahead of time what we think your taxable income is going to be and factor in everything that we talked about. Also factor in, standard deduction versus itemizing. This year we start to get what's called that senior bonus with that new legislation that Trump recently signed into law. That will affect somebody's taxable income.
Remind us about that?
Yeah, that's that extra $6,000 deduction that people over the age of 65 are getting if their income is in certain kind of ranges. And so that will reduce your taxable income. So that might actually give you more room in your current tax bracket to do more Roth conversions this year. And that's only for a couple years too, that extra senior bonus.
And what is the, and I know this is off the top, but what is the income
bracket? For someone as a single filer, it's $75,000 or under, you get that full $6,000 deduction. For married filing jointly, it's $150,000 or under, you get that full $6,000
and this
senior
starts
bonus.
On the next filing?
So for 2025, you'll be filing in April 2026 for this. And if you're over those limits, that $6,000 deduction just starts to be reduced and fully phases out $100,000 over the start of that limit. But all that to say, that gives you more room in the tax bracket. So maybe you could do a larger Roth conversion this year. Or if you've never done a Roth conversion, maybe this is a good year to start.
See, and that makes me think about a question. Is a Roth conversion something that people do once a year at the end of the year, or do they do it like once in a decade or once in a lifetime? Like, how often are people rolling over their funds into a Roth?
Yeah, that's a great question. Oftentimes, we're doing it once every year for a certain period of time. It can be done at the beginning of the year, the end of the year. We tend to do it more towards the end of the year just because we have a better idea of projecting what your income is going to be. So we have a more concrete idea of what your taxable income is going to be and what the room in that bracket is. But oftentimes, people are in maybe a lower tax bracket for several years, where we see they retire at 65, their RMDs don't start until 73. So there's 8 years there where maybe we're in a lower tax bracket than what we'll be in for the rest of retirement. So we'll do a conversion every single year for those 8 years.
Okay. All right, good stuff. A lot of stuff. Again, this is why they need to come see you, so you can break it all down and see where they qualify, and also get reminders like that senior tax. You know, you get those little nuggets because you know about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy to help.
Yeah, thanks, Caleb.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Foster Financial, we'll have their phone number listed below. Make an appointment. They give you fresh baked cookies when you come in, and really discuss your financial planning because it's so important. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.